Hello, my name is Tina Søreide. As a professor at the Norwegian School of Economics, I have contributed a chapter to the Oxford Handbook of Institutions of International Economic Governance and Market Regulation. The book is edited by Eric Brousseau, Jean-Michel Glechamp and Jérôme Isgard. This volume brings together leading scholars to examine how institutional economics can help us understand challenges in market governance, especially across borders. My chapter focuses on corruption in international markets with the subtitle Why Governments Introduce Laws They Fail to Enforce. Despite decades of international agreements and national reforms, enforcement failures remain widespread. Why? I suggest the reasons fall into three main categories. Technical. Corruption is a hidden, collusive crime. It's hard to detect and even harder to prove in court. What's forbidden is not always formulated in an enforcement-friendly manner. Second, institutional. Enforcement functions are fragmented, under-resourced, and not always well coordinated across agencies, nationally and internationally. And third, political. Governments may have incentives to protect their firms and their commercial interests abroad, even when those firms cross legal lines. These failures are not always driven by bad intentions. Often they reflect competing goals such as trade promotion, diplomatic ties, and domestic employment. That doesn't make it okay. Some progress is indeed visible. Smart enforcement tools like incentive-based settlements and corporate compliance measures are spreading. And increasingly, firms want to see returns on their investment in integrity. Corruption becomes a burden that they don't want to accept. In the chapter, I explore promising policy tracks, including better coordination across enforcement agencies and better use of deterrence strategies informed by economic theory. Of course, progress also requires accountability for results. Considering the bigger picture, with a turbulent geopolitical climate where authoritarianism is rising and trust in public institutions may be eroding, we cannot afford regulatory systems that look good on paper but fail in practice. Fair markets depend on enforcement that works. If we want markets that serve society and not the other way around, governments need to move beyond symbolic reforms and deliver real integrity in regulation. That includes being honest about trade-offs and brave enough to act when it's politically uncomfortable. I hope this book helps provoke new thinking and new solutions. Thank you.